Jason, thank you. And from immigration to COVID, Arizona's southern border is suffering. And some of these problems have our state losing out on millions in taxes. Our Chris Pickle joining us live tonight. She is at the border in Nogales. Chris?
Well, Heather, right behind me, you see the border wall separating Nogales, Sonora from Nogales, Arizona. Now, every year, millions of people come across the southern border into southern Arizona to shop and do other things, or at least they did, until the pandemic closed the border to tourism. And the effects have been devastating. Shops near the Nogales port of entry are locked up tight. What used to be a booming business district has essentially closed up shop. What has the last year been like for you?
The horrible year is the really the bad year.
Kim's Shoes recently reopened after being closed for 10 months, but with half the staff. Instead of hundreds of customers a day, they're lucky to see a dozen.
Sales are really down, and I don't know what's gonna happen.
On this street alone, there are about 50 shops. We counted less than a half dozen that are open. Prior to the pandemic, the population of Nogales, Arizona would just about double daily. Tourists passing through ports coming over from Mexico to shop, spending $1 million a day just in southern Arizona. There are no crowds anymore.
You can see there's nobody around. There's no people around anymore here like there used to be in the past time.
We're going to be closed until April 30th. Thank you very much. I put this sign up last year.
A year later, Bruce Bracker's family business that his grandparents started more than 90 years ago is still closed. What do you think has done the most to harm this area?
Federal policy.
Mr. Bracker is also a Santa Cruz County supervisor. He says even before the COVID closure, long wait times to cross the border, the result of outdated and understaffed ports of entry, prevented people from crossing. From 2007 to 2014, pedestrian traffic in Nogales dropped by almost 5 million visitors annually. Bracker says it is now time for President Biden to consult with local leaders and lay out a plan to reopen the border for legal visitors.
If our vaccination rates are high enough in our own communities and our retail workers are vaccinated, then why wouldn't we want to open it up?
Because the border has been closed for a year, people in Mexico have been forced to find what they need in Mexico. So the question is, when the border reopens, will people come back? That is as unclear as when the border will open. Reporting live from Nogales, Arizona, I'm Chris Pickle, Arizona's Family.